we just need to increase production. I'll talk like for the country, as I said already, and I said it yesterday again, we have only roughly an estimated 150,000 farmers who are doing cocoa in the country. And when you look at this, you have 8 million Papua New Guineans. So what are the rest of the 8 million cocoa farmers doing? Or what are the rest of the people doing? And 150,000, it's just a population of less 4 to 5 electorates. So, we need to get more people involved in doing cocoa. That also comes to tell me one thing is there is cocoa farmers, but they're not actively involved in cocoa. When I say less than 150,000, I mean to say there's about close to 1 million cocoa farmers in the country. But only 150,000 in the country are actively involved in cocoa and exporting cocoa now. The rest of them, cocoa sanabla busta. How do we get them motivated? How do we get them to go back and clean and prune and rehabilitate those cocoa gardens? One of the first thing the government's doing is price support, putting extra toya on top of the normal kilos. So we are doing that to assist farmers. This price support is not for exporters and permanent owners, but this is for farmers. Because it all starts with the farmers. So we wanted money to go to the farmers, the real farmers who do farming, who cleans the cocoa and these things. So we are rolling out the price support. So far, cocoa board like covering Buin, we've started in Buin. We've done, that's like Sun Come Up, we've been to Sundown. In Wanimo as well, we've done it. We've got support into West Pacific Development Corporation. We've given them 200,000 to start to roll out the funding in terms of supporting wet bean price. Hopefully they're doing that. We will check up on that. So we have rolled this out through most of the provinces, except Manus. But eventually we will get there. And the rollout, like in Bougainville now, we started in Buin. We started in 3 different locations, which is 3 districts. And in Papua New Guinea, which is LLG, in here they call it district. So we've started it with 3 districts. It's got buying point, they were paying 3 kina. And we're talking to the member. If the local MP wants to increase it, then we will go in partnership and try to increase more buying point. Now the idea of setting up buying point is so that there's a central wet bean processing center. Then quality comes in. So we'd like to control quality, and eventually, you talk about a market. Because Papua New Guinea export is we're just a drop in the bucket in terms of cocoa production. 40,000 metric ton is not enough. But like I said, we have the potential to export more than 100, in even 300 to 500,000 ton. We have the potential because we have 2 things. 1, we have land, and 2, we have labor. These are the 2 very important factors in terms of production. We have these 2. We have land, we have massive land. You look at it, there's land, abundance of land. 2, we have labor. We have more than 8 million Papua New Guineans who are doing nothing. We need to get them involved, go back and do cocoa and do coffee and do copra. These will also assist in the economy of this country. Right now, to my estimation, I can head it up, there's only less than 500,000 Papua New Guineans, including Bougainville, doing agriculture, especially main export. Cocoa, coffee, copra. You compare that to 8 million Papua New Guineans, there's abundance of labor sitting there. We need to utilize that labor. We don't need to go looking for labor. That's 1. 2, we got abundance of land. Ground am stop here. Labor am stop. We need to find the right incentive to motivate the farmers, the people, and that's what we as a government need to do, and which we've started off by putting price support. And I can see the motivation happening, and people are starting to clean their cocoa garden, because getting 3 kina for a wet bean per kilo is just as equivalent to getting dry bean, 1 bag of dry bean. So that's the motivating factor that we are putting in.